Alright guys, welcome to a very special episode of the vlog. I am out here in Lincoln Park, kind of North Lincoln Park, at about Belmont, which is in the Lincoln Park neighborhood, but then Lincoln Park is you get the point. So right now we're out here to do something very, very special, and that is take the maiden outdoor voyage of our drone. It's a super light drone, so I have no idea how this is gonna work. Let's give it a shot. I'm a little nervous as how this is gonna go. Ready?
Oh God!
Oh. Wow, how did I do that? Allison,
that was scary.
Take this, quick. Oh God, there's too much wind. Too light. There's a little wind.
Yeah.
The lake is right there. That's Lake Michigan. It's really foggy. You can't see it.
It's really cool out though.
All right, we're gonna try it again. Filming. Out of juice, I guess.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Did you see it fall out of the sky?
Yeah, it was like, I'm done.
Alright, so basically my conclusion is because this thing is so light, even if you turn it full strength into the wind, and it's like not even that breezy, but when you go up a little bit, nothing. Alright, well I hope this is not the end of our time here, but I think I have something to show you guys. So in preparation for the 1,000 and going to Ecuador, like I have to know how to be a drone pilot. So I gotta figure out how to fly this thing, right? But why do that when I can learn to fly one of these? So I'm gonna put this thing together really fast, and I've never flown this before. So this will be the maiden voyage of the DJI Phantom 4. I was gonna get the Phantom 4 Professional, but given that this is my first go at it, I think it's better this way. So look, it's still got the foam on it. It says remove before flight. Let's give this bad hoss a try. That looks fragile. The gimbal, it's kind of scary. How do I pair it? Alright, maybe we should read the instructions first. I am so mad right now. Like, I'm laughing because it's like the only thing stopping me from being violent. I am so mad. All right, so it has been, no kidding, probably what, like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Almost 2 hours. And I don't know if I have a defective drone or if I'm just plain stupid, but I could not get the thing to set up. I finally got the drone like on and connected to the remote control, but I could not get the remote control hooked to my phone. I got online, I got on YouTube and like looked up all the videos, and every step that it was saying like comes up to like link it was not happening. So I don't know, but I am so mad. But I did walk over here to the shore, and this is Lake Michigan. The lakeshore is actually super beautiful. And the plan was, guys, to take drone footage of the lake. Belmont Harbor is right there. Get footage of that. and take our maiden voyage today. But no, DJI is going to be difficult. And to make things worse, there's actually a guy over here, and I was like so mad and like focused on trying to get the drone figured out that a guy had a Phantom 3 and had like, he was way away and like took it up and was like flying by us, which was just insult to injury. He got his up and
that noise, like constant buzzing, and you're like, ah!
Well, not only that, but I wanted my drone off. So originally why I actually came out here was, number one, to test the smaller drone, which was real, but also sort of to surprise you guys and be like, hey, I got the drone, it's exciting. But more importantly, to start learning to fly for when we go to Ecuador. So there's a lot of things coming up in the weekends. I don't have a ton of open weekends because we have time slotted to where we're gonna be exploring and showing you guys, and this was one of the only weekends that I was gonna have to actually practice. So, that being said, yesterday's video, or the day before, something like that, we scared the crap out of the cats with a small drone, let alone a DJI, and a DJI is a whole lot of drone to like even think about flying indoors, especially in our apartment, which is not safe. So, the plan was to come out here, and I downloaded the apps and like all of the stuff. It was too big of an app when I downloaded it, and we were already on our way, so I had to go to Starbucks. It's just been one giant failure of a day after another, but it makes up for it with this really beautiful view right there. That's the view. It's her. The lake's cool too. I kind of just want to go home now.
yeah.
Now that we like epically disappointed everyone, including myself. I am so mad, Allison.
I know, we need to get warm.
It is really cold. It is extra cold by the lake at Lake Michigan. Pro tip. Look at my hands, they're like frozen off. Ooh, to get them warm. All right, so we're back home now, and this whole saga is not over, and I am incredibly frustrated by it, but I think I've made some progress. So, for all of you know, for all of you that are going to get DJI drones, there are two apps in the Apple Store, at least, for DJI. And one is called DJI Go, and there's in there, it says in the description, it's for the Phantom 3, the Phantom 3 Professional, Inspire 1, stuff like that. Then there's another one that's called the DJI Go 4, and it says Phantom 4s, Inspire 2s, and Phantom 4 Professionals. I have a Phantom 4, so I downloaded that one. That's, I think, where we first went wrong. This time, I got home right away. The thing fired up. I cleared out all the stuff over here. We put away the cats. Allison said I could do this, so we're gonna give it a shot. All husbands, I advise, get their wives' permission for everything. It's called release of liability. So I downloaded the other app, and immediately it said, hey, like you need a firmware update. And said like, hey, do you want to quickly connect to your drone? Yes. So I'm gonna go through those steps on my own, and I'll check with you here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, it's starting to make a lot more sense now, because it's asking to update the firmware in the app, update the firmware on the drone itself. We're making progress. All right, let's try this again, last attempt. All right, here we go. Okay, that was close.
That was terrifying.
That was really terrifying. But it worked. It worked. That was a little terrifying. I think it needs to be calibrated a little bit with the compass so it can take straight off and like the interference from the building, but
At least it took off.
this has been the most stressful thing of the day. Oh my God.
I know.
All right, what we learned today was that it is not incredibly always easy to set up drones for flight. This thing, I gotta be totally honest, there's nothing more for the vlog that I'm more excited about, but I read all of the documentation that came with it, and nowhere in there it said that you needed the app, but nowhere in there did it say like how to connect it or whatever, and I just felt the whole day that I was like freaking stupid because people do this all the time. My friends have set it up, I've seen, but like, oh my gosh, it has just been crazy. So now that like at least we're almost there, I imagine if we take another trip out, we'll have real flight. I I just need to relax now. I'm just so stressed.
So River is uber stressed out. The whole drone business, he's so excited about it and ready to get it like set and ready to go. And just having those technical difficulties and not being able to completely figure it out by himself is super, super stressful. And it's stressful and frustrating for anyone. But he just gets so excited and so invested in, especially like with this YouTube channel and things that will like make our videography better and everything, and he's just so invested that it stresses him out. So he's like me lately with some of my work stuff. Like I can totally understand like a little bit of eye twitching and just like on edge and like you can't even, when you get like that, you can't even think of things that will like help. I don't know if that happens to any of you when you get like so stressed out that your brain just kind of like shuts down and you just feel so stressed, and then you're like, I can't even use my brain to think of a way to help myself de-stress. There are things that I feel like each of us have kind of tried to identify to help us de-stress. For me, honestly, I jump in the shower. Like I take a shower. If I feel crappy, if I feel sick, if I feel just like mopey and down, if I just feel like I'm having a bad day, if I'm stressed out, if I'm having like anxiety, I take a shower. It's just like, it's what I do. No matter like if I already just showered, whatever, I take a shower. Running also helps me de-stress. River, normally going for like a long walk will help him. But since we've been like working out pretty every other day, and we went for a run this morning, he's just feeling a little too tired for that. So no walk, but usually a walk helps. So instead of that, since he just kind of wants to sit, I am making some tea. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make 2 Zen teas, hoping that Zen does what it says it is and will actually give Zen. So I'm gonna give him some tea. Oh, hi. Oh,
Talking about me?
There he is. Maybe, maybe not.
I'm all worked up.
You are. And it's okay. It happens, especially when it comes to technology. What is that meme? Wasn't it comedian, Elf, Will Ferrell? That isn't that meme that says if you want to know a person's true character, give them slow internet.
He said that before you marry someone, you should make them sit at a computer with slow internet and see who they really are.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I would not. Oh, scary.
Well, it's not.
Nobody, who would be fine with slow internet?
No one.
No one.
It's not this. It's like, I'm frustrated just because so many people can like, got that stuff and like picked up really fast. And I felt like I was stupid. Like I just felt like I was stupid all day.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure it out. I mean, like there was a couple things that like prevented it, and like even like when it took off a minute ago and you saw that, like it wasn't calibrated correctly, but I think it's because we're indoors and stuff. It's just like, so it's not like done, and that just frustrated me.
Yeah. Well, also, I mean, we're looking up YouTube videos of people that can do this. Nobody showed a video of how long it took them to like calibrate and do everything. Like, of course it looks easy. Well, we're just showing people like, hey, this thing is a little bit trickier than people make it out to be.
No one walked through like all of the steps, so like.
Probably because they had a really hard time doing it. Yeah, they probably had a horrible time doing
think about creating a video if I want to go through that process again to show you guys how to do it if you're curious.
We might let the drone sleep for a little bit.
A long time. I'm so glad though that I didn't have to figure that out in Ecuador.
That would have been horrible.
I would have been so mad if I would have missed out on the footage from Ecuador.
Yeah, so I'm really glad you have this now. So you have 5-ish months to figure it out.
I was saying on the vlog earlier, like we have so much stuff, like almost every weekend between now and then. Like I only have a couple opportunities to test it, you know.
We'll find
And I
time.
need to get out of Chicago. That's what I need to do. It's like, because there are like very strict rules about drone piloting in cities and stuff like that, so. But you know what, guys, like, I'll be all right. I was just stressed out, and Allison's making me my tea, like she said. Should be super good. Everything's good to go. And I like put out an Instagram photo earlier saying some nice things about Allison. You should go check it out. Link to my Instagram's in the description below, because it's my rock over there.
No, thanks, love.
So we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog, guys. Thanks very much for sticking with us. We appreciate all of you guys, your love and support, especially on stressful days like today. It was just supposed to be so fun. It was supposed to be like epic drone footage for the vlog.
That makes it worse too, when you're like so excited about it, and then it turns out to be so stressful.
Right. I was so excited, like Allison was saying, to like show you like epic drone footage, bah, and then just all went to crap. So please give this video a thumbs up, guys. That'd make me feel so much better. Yes, we will. It will make me feel so much better if you guys give this a thumbs up. I appreciate it. But thanks for sticking with us, and we will see you tomorrow, all right? Bye.
Bye.
Ooh, you're the best.
Oh, thanks.
It's gonna kiss you.
Did.
There's a lot of makeup on there.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Oh, he's okay.
All better.